Mm-hmm. What is good, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day. With messy hair. Messy hair don't care. I guess it's another one of those situations. I don't know. But we're entering, actually right now we are already in Ophiucus season. Most astrologers, all astrologers at this point argue that it's the 13th sign of the zodiac. But because of the fact that it conjuncts two signs and two elements, okay, Sagittarius and Scorpio, which, conjuncting the two elements creates ether, the fifth element, steam, or fog. I believe that it's the first sign of the second belt of the zodiac wheel, if you will. Right, there's like a primary, which is the 12 signs, then the secondary, okay, and then it goes on, right? That's kind of my argument. I agree that yes, it is ether, it is the fifth element, spirit being the sixth at this point. However, I don't think it fits into the primary zodiac wheel. It needs a separate wheel. It needs to be the secondary wheel. But moving forward, I'm not doing this for any particular sign. I may as well just do this now before I get into doing readings for each individual sign. Yeah, I wrote down the properties of Ophiucus and ether. This occurs between November the 30th and December the 17th. Right now it's December the 10th while I'm shooting this. The positive aspects of this would mean that you're spirited, magnetic, clever, flamboyant, that you're a healer, banisher of zodiac illnesses, and a messenger. Negative aspects would be impulsivity, jealousy, a hunger for power, power hungry, temperamentalness, okay, that sort of thing. So, I want to try a new spread, okay. I believe that healers are in tandem with the banishers of zodiac illnesses, so that would just be one card right there. For the positive aspects, that would be a total of 6 cards. The negative aspects, obviously, 4 cards. So, let's see how this goes, huh? Interesting. One, interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hairs everywhere. Okay, we're touching on the positive aspects here. 6 cards in total. Those who are spirited, since Cancer is in the North Node and Capricorn in the South up until June. And very interesting. This is the way Ophiucus is showing up this year in 2019 as how it is spirited. It is spirited like a Cancer. Okay, it is spirited in this energy of tapping into tenacity and forging ahead. Forward, I get forward. Forwardness, being forward sometimes as a positive aspect. Being forward, forthcoming, forwardness, moving forth, forging ahead. That whole energy. Very interesting. What is magnetic? All that comes to you is not pushed by spirit, 6 inverted here. It's pushed by you. And this definitely applies to those who do a lot of manifestation work. Even if you don't, you're not immune to this. Okay. Mindfulness is just the beginning, but do start there. Air card. Very interesting. Clever. What is clever? Acquitting yourself or others of something. Forgiving yourself or forgiving others for something. Acquittal in general, because it does say, I am the judgment and I am the acquittal. Acquitting yourself or others of things. Anything. Anything under the sun, moon, and stars. Very interesting. The way that Ophiucus is flamboyant in 2019 and how it touches us is another air card. Reaching higher consciousness, but the obscurities of higher consciousness, understanding those things, coming to understanding them, being introduced to them. And for the practitioners out there, different ways of working with it, you're going to be discovering quite a lot in this realm. And it either makes you flamboyant or it shows as a flamboyant type of energy. You know, whether you mean it to show or not, it's going to show regardless. You may as well mean it. Be flamboyant about it because that's going to happen anyway. Okay. The healing energy and banishing zodiac illnesses on the first belt. Freeing yourself of psychological ties that entrap you. And I really love that this comes up because I did say what I had before about the fact, about my argument. Okay, my argument being that Ophiucus is not the 13th zodiac sign. I'm freeing myself from, okay, psychological, logical constraints here by growing. Very interesting. And I believe that could be in tandem with what is magnetic about this energy. Okay. Very interesting. What is magnetic about this energy? What I draw toward myself. And I'm not drawing arguments toward myself by debating. That's not it. No. It's not petty or earthly. These are air cards. It's much different. It's at a different frequency. And I obviously am showing that very flamboyantly. I don't know how all of you are expressing your experiences with the Ophiucus energy, ether energy of this year, but I'm just talking about mine right now. I'm just speaking my piece because that's all I can do at this point. Because this is just so general. Yes, the way that we're going to be healing and how we banish illnesses within hours, within our own signs, our own natal charts, is to free any type of constraints that we may label as logic, even psychological entrapments, things that are otherwise manipulative. Yeah. Things that are manipulative and used for self-gain, or things that are enacted on with that type of attitude, that no longer is a thing here. Okay, thank you, Microsoft. Sorry, that was so rude. Anyway, yeah, there is a semblance of that type of freedom. Freeing yourself from status quo, freeing yourself from what you believe or think you want in life, and exchanging that illusion for the truth is also prevalent here. Messenger! Cold messages. Also a semblance of not crossing over. Reason why it's cold messages is because truths need to be spoken. Not opinions, truths. Thank you. Not crossing over because that has to be resolved before a crossover can happen. So let it be. Do not shoot the messenger. Because there it is. I love it. I love it. Just spirit and air over here. I love it. Okay. Now we're going to go over the negative aspects. I need a card for impulsivity. Thank you. Interesting. One for jealousy. Dunk. Ooh, that rose high. Those who are power hungry or power hungry energy. Funny because Ophiucus and Ether, the symbol for it is the snake. I won't spoil it. I only halfway spoiled it. Ill temperament. Interesting. Fire kind too. So it's more like toward the Sagittarian end of it. Okay, so impulsivity is the perceived need to push your beliefs onto others. It is one thing to speak about them, to express them, but not to impress them. You understand? That type of impulsivity. Trying to expand upon things without having your sense of direction together first. Leaping before you decide, before you calculate. Another mistake. Rising to the occasion preemptively or prematurely before understanding what that occasion is. Big mistake! Don't do it. The impulsivity is there. Oh, absolutely mind it. Mind it. Okay? Jealousy. Throwing others off their throne in any way, shape, or form through any means because you yourself don't have yourself together. Number 4, inverted instability will cause jealousy, and just that way. And it would be acted out in just that way. It could be through cringy competition. It could be through smear campaigning. It could be through gossip, rumors, manipulation. All of which that comes up unstable. And all of this encompassed is done out of jealousy. Whether people recognize it at first or not, that's exactly how that's being done. Absolutely, that's how it's being done. Power hungriness. Snake. Very interesting. This card, though, in particular. Short-sightedness instead of intuition would make a person power hungry. Emotional shallowness instead of depth would make a person power hungry. Emotional instability as a judgment point would make a person power hungry. Mind these things, okay? That's what's up. Ooh! Temperament. Temperament. This could be taken in so many ways. There are different types of soul flame connections. Absolutely, not just one. It's not just romantic. This could also be the card of opposition. Focusing too much on opposition will anger you, will have your temper erupting completely, like a volcano. Opposition, I said. Gender battles. Look at that. Yeah. Today's feminist versus the hetero male. Both sides are not right or wrong. They're both angry, temperamental, and all they do is argue out of a place of passion, yes, but it does not make sense. It's very illogical. Both sides are wrong. I will speak on that. Yes, I will. I will speak on that. I'm being a messenger there. Yeah. Having too many options, number 2. Having too many options. Not being able to choose from them. And I think that kind of is in tandem with what makes you power hungry and exactly how. That creates having too many options to choose from. And having to go through all that makes you temperamental. But you put yourself through it. Nobody else did except you. Accountability is so important here. Okay. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Business dealings. Flame could also mean business dealings. That type of passion. Be careful with that. Don't allow your passion to make you temperamental. Have patience with others. Have patience with yourself as well while running your business. Have meetings when necessary. Go over things when necessary, even by yourself. Evaluate when necessary. Only change plans when all parties agree. Again, gender battle. That's like symbolic for a team working together in business. Instead of it being romantic in a hetero way, in business, it's about teams. Okay, every person on the team. If every person is not present for that meeting, and every person present does not agree with something, do not move forward with it. Because you will be nothing without your team. Do not take advantage of them. Every angry man or woman becomes their own fall. Understand that. Because you already own yourself. If you don't own a business, or you do, doesn't matter. You already own yourself. When you are temperamental, you're setting yourself up to fall. Understand that. Very interesting, my loves. Even if I do all the individual signs past Ophiucus season, ether still remains the 5th element. Timing does not matter with this. Thank you for your patience on that. But this is a general reading just for the state of being that Ophiucus is in this year at the point that it is active. From November the 30th to December 17th. Even when it is inactive, it still plays a role all throughout the year. Very interesting, if you ask me. Yes. Yep, the signs, like I said, of Ophiucus, sign on the 2nd belt of the zodiac. Okay. My argument is Scorpio and Sagittarius, which brings water and fire together. This creates steam. Fog, which is called ether. It is also atmosphere. Instead of the atmosphere just being air, it also combines water and fire. I find that very fascinating. Let me know what your comments are on this. This is the first time I'm ever doing a reading like this, because I just recently discovered Ophiucus and ether. And I've taken my time with understanding and digesting that information to where I could come up with that argument. But to where I can create a spread for it and do a good reading. Let me know what you think of it. If it is good, fantastic. If not, let me know too. It's okay. Nothing personal taken. I'm not going to get temperamental. I can listen. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And more content will be coming out soon. Blessed be.